Good morning to you. It's I, your good old Grandpaw Koyote, coming to you once again here from Crestone, Colorado. Here in Estados Unidos. You know, that place of magic called Turtle Island. And don't we just love it, man? I tell you, this is a awesome place to be. And I really appreciate being here. I do. It's a beautiful country, a beautiful land. I've traveled it quite extensively and spent a lot of time in its various little nooks and crannies, and I've certainly enjoyed it. And in fact, I'm coming up with a new book called The Wheelman, W-H-E-E-L, Wheelman. This is going to tell a little bit of my story along with the story of the rest of us, of course. But it'd be kind of a follow-up book to The Atomic Bum. I think you're really going to like it. So stay tuned for that. Keep your eye on my Facebook page, my YouTube page. It's going to take me a little while to write it. Hell, I've only got 6 pages done, which is about 12 printed pages. So we're not too far along on it just yet. But we're getting there. When the flow hits me, man, it comes all at once. I can have it out in 45 days or so. I wanted to say 30, but I know this one won't come in 30. It'll be a little longer. It'll be like 45 days. So maybe I have it done by the time the gathering happens, gathering of the Vibe Tribe, June 14, 15, 16 here in Crestone, Colorado. Some mighty magic things are going to happen there. And you want to get on my Facebook page and find the links, you know, for that, man. I'll give you a link here in the description if I remember to my Facebook page. So if you're not my friends, you know, or subscribers, get on there and do that, because that's where I put my info. That's my gathering place for all of my info. Well, that and these videos, of course. Well, and I'm sitting here watching daylight break outside over the mountain to the north of us here, and the cloud flowing. It's got the makings of a beautiful day today. I'm just glad to be alive and living here in Estados Unidos and having a great time doing it. You know, Abuelo Koyote really loves this place that he lives, and he hangs out, and I'm gonna hang on to it, guys. I tell you, there's a mystery surrounding it, but I'm gonna hang on to it. Keep this little palatial estate in the Coyote family name, basically. And well, Spirit Wind's gonna buy it, but it's my rectory anyway, and I love this place. I don't get to see too much of it. One of these days, I'll do a little video tour of my house, and you'll get to see it. But till then, sorry. Besides that, I'm not the world's greatest house cleaner, and I got nothing to show off right now. Any of you cleaning ladies here in Crestone feel like, you know, making a beneficial donation to the betterment of all, now give me a call. Let's get some house cleaning going on here, you know, once a week or something, just for fun, huh? You know, I was thinking about opening a bed and breakfast hostel here. Not going to do it. I got dogs, and they just, it's too much bothering. Other people bring their dog, you know, and it's just not going to, it doesn't work. So we're not going to do that. We got other ways. But babies, do be ready for June 14, 15, 16. That's going to be an awesome and amazing time for all. And it's not just the music. It is the gathering of these hearts, and I know you guys feel it, and those that need to be there. I want you from all over the world now. Don't be shy. You need me to help you find a decent airfare, I'll do my damnedest to do it. You know, I'll get online and dig, baby. But let's get you here. Let's camp out and party and bring the sky back to the earth and create the divine union right here in Crestone, Colorado. We're very nearby, Crestone, Colorado. Okay? Right here in Estados Unidos. Got that on my mind this morning. Haven't been down to El Paso for a while, guys. Hey, I want you guys to know down there, I miss you. Geez, I'm sorry, but when I retired, I mean, you know, it doesn't mean my traveling days are over, but I sure don't travel like I used to, I tell you. Do a different kind of traveling now. Oh, which brings me up to today's subject, quote, quote. We hardly ever have a subject, we just roll. And that's the best way to be. But, you know, a couple of weeks ago, we gave the folks down in Houston at NASA a little warning that Big Mama's watching you, and she knows what you've been up to, and she's not too pleased, and she's giving you 31 days to retire or clean up your act and just get out of the way. Well, by my reckoning, it's 12 more days to go. Now, this is, April something. I think it's the 13th today. Yeah, I think it is. It's a Saturday. A Saturday morning, April 13th. So that gives you guys 12 days to the full moon. And by the time this next full moon arises, you better have your act together. You better be telling the truth to the people. Showing them the truth. Because the truth is showing itself to them. And you better damn well be ready. Brothers and sisters of the heart working at NASA. And these other little super secret organizations that have spun off from there. I know NASA's just the surface. But you guys ain't getting away with anything. You thought you got away with a lot. You ain't getting away with shit. These next 12 days for y'all is going to be like the 12 days of Christmas. Kind of, yeah. And each day, you're going to get a little package with a surprise in it. And that surprise is going to fill you with humor and light and love for one another, you know, like you have never seen. It's also going to reveal some dynamic truths to you every day. Every day. And it just gets better, just like the 12 days of Christmas. First day of Christmas, my true love gave me a rock, and I put it in my sock, and it hurts. Second day of Christmas, it got a little better. She bought me over a little bread and butter and jam, you know. And anyway, by the time you guys get to the second or third day of this, the second or third day of reception, you're going to catch on to what I'm meaning. And I think you might begin to see the wisdom of sharing the truth with the people. Becoming a little whistleblower yourself before they blow the whistle on you. I mean, it's self-preservation, you idiots. Now you've got no choice. You should have retired when I told you to, but you wouldn't listen, you know. What's this old hairball talking about? I mean, shoot. He's a nobody, a nothing. Ain't big like us folks down here at NASA got our finger on the trigger of the universe. Look at that. They're trying to haze me out. What's the matter with you guys? You that afraid of that truth? So it's like 12 days of divine revelation for y'all. But for the whole earth, too. We're up in the vibe, baby. We're up in the perception. And you motherfuckers that been hiding shit, you ain't getting away with it much longer. It's going away. The illusion that you've been able to create, the lies you've been able to tell, just fall flat on their faces. They dissolve. Truth is truth. And when people see it, they know it. And as the perception increases, so too does their ability to see truth. Now, I know you folks in the government overall are running scared already. You know the gig is up, so you're trying to pull the iron fist thing, you know. Naughty, naughty. Not nice to fool with Mama's children. Not nice at all. And Mama don't like it. And Mama's here to tell the little scalawags that come from afar that think they're here to drive her car. She's got a new chauffeur. And you guys ain't driving any longer, you know. You never were very good. Made her nervous riding around with you, you know. Couldn't drive a car straight if you had to. Well, the wheelman's here to help straighten you out. I'll be Mama's little vehicle. I'll be Mama's little chauffeur. But I ain't doing the driving. I'll let Mama do the driving. I'll let Mama take control. 'Cause she knows which way to go. And you know which Mama I'm talking about. You know what the metaphor is for Big Mama in the sky. You guys of all people know what that means. What you gonna do when everybody else figures it out? Think about it, buddies. 12 days. The divine inspiration of love will so move you. You've been stuck for a long time, guys. All of us. I ain't just pointing my fingers at you, though you sure have led a more heinous role than I have. Hell, we all been through it. We all pulled the trigger on somebody at one point or another. We've messed up royally here. But it's house cleaning time. No big deal. You know, it comes a time when the dirt gets so deep, you got to just clean it up. So that's all we're basically talking about here. There's no threat. You know, it's just you got 12 days to wise up, and there are gifts coming every day that are going to help you wise up. But it's for the dynamic of the whole humanity. I'm just warning you guys in particular, because you guys need the warning. And you know what I mean. And you know, I'm still seeing those trails in the sky. That little effort's about to die. Babies, you better come clean and quick. And you better ground those frickin' planes and stop this nonsense. You ain't got much longer. I'm telling you, it's going to be far better for you to come clean now than to wait for some undetermined time in the future when you have to come clean. I think if you're wise, you'll absorb the energy of these coming 12 days, and each day you'll fight a little less and actually live a little longer because there'll be less stress in your life. And if you think the government can pull the instant death thing on you like they've threatened to, you think they can expose all your dirty little dark secrets? If they try, you'll be given access to theirs. And those are a lot dirtier and a lot darker than yours are. So I think you got them trumped. I think you just need to see the wisdom of being who you are and not letting these other people tell you what to do and how to do it. Who the hell died and made them God, huh? You got to think about this stuff. How much abuse do we take in the pursuit of money and happiness? Where's the line? Is there any morality in it at all? Think about this, people. What do you care about the most? Your children? Your lives? Or money? And the things it can do for your life? And how far have you gone? How far have you compromised yourself? How much have you sold out in the pursuit of gaining more wealth? I'm happy for you folks that avoided that path. but I know it's difficult and strange to live on that end, too. There's two ways to be in this world. Dirt poor, you're super rich. Super rich, you're dirt poor. Can't do shit. They're both little prisons of sort, but ones you can learn and gain from a lot. Just like everything else in life. The point is, we shouldn't be living at such opposite ends of the spectrum. Part of the dynamic of truth is recognizing that you genuinely care for anybody and everybody in this world, even those you hate the most. You have the deepest sense of caring for everybody and everything. And the more you recognize this simple truth and give up the illusion that you can gain anything over another person by doing anything, or that you even need to do that, because caring pretty much overrules such impulses. You know? And the more you realize this care, the less you're going to do these screwball things, the more you're going to want to share the benefit and the blessing of whatever you've held back in secret with everyone, with all who live. It's the only way to move in fairness and equity. Nothing is to be withheld from the people. The people are the heart and substance of the existence here. And you've no right to mess with them anymore. They've demonstrated their incredible ability to endure. And now it's time to let these saints be saints. So the gig is up. The illusion crumbles and falls. And there's no pieces to gather. It dissolves. And the true dynamic of Mother Earth, the true nature of her living existence, comes forward to replace it as the other dissolves away. Truth, by far stranger than fiction, indeed. And the most major of blessings. You can't imagine the world we're moving into now. But it's a world that has always existed here. We built this other thing, a layer over the top, kind of, to live in the harshness and cruelty for a while. But as our need to do so dissolves away, so too does the world of the harshness and cruelty. And the real earth, that some call the inner earth, comes forward. It's a land of plenty, where all are peaceful, and every heart is joyful and connected, and happy to be in that connection, where there are no needs or wants, just a lot of divine desires being fulfilled. Continual, increasing joy, happiness, and forgiveness for all that's gone on here. Forgiveness for all the tyranny, for all the blasphemy. You know how we've made war on ourselves time and time again in the interest of some power-mongering son of a bitch that was covered by another power-mongering son of a bitch that came from way beyond out there and just wants to boss us around. I mean, shh. Man, did we go to kindergarten or first grade? I mean, what the hell is this? You know? Well, whatever it is a hell of an education. Graduation time is here, as I've told you before. We're letting it go. Time to end the heartache and pain. And let joy be the only thing that remains of our old and tired existence. Babies, I love you. You rock and roll. And it does soothe my soul And I appreciate it. Keep at it, babies. Strange trucking, babies. Lots of curves ahead. Oh my, what a mighty drive. What a beautiful place to be driving through. Love them metaphors, don't we?